On the 1st of July, 2025, the Medicare benefit schedule goes through one of its most dramatic transformations in the history of the MBS for general practice. The coveted and extremely valuable GP management plans and team care arrangement item numbers are no more, replaced with a single item number, the GP Chronic Condition Management Plan, which we are going to be referring to here as GPCCMP. Now, GP management plan item numbers are also one of the most audited Medicare item numbers out there. The main reason why GPs are failing these audits is actually quite simple: documentation. And what I mean here is either lack thereof or insufficient or incomplete documentation. If your notes don't say that you have gone through all of the various and complicated steps required to bill a GP management plan, well then you will get a bill from Medicare to pay all of that money back. Navigating this complicated system is a significant problem that the kind sponsor of this video, Lyrebird Health, an AI medical scribe, is going to try to help us solve. Now let's bring up best practice and let me guide you through the process of becoming a little more audit proof with Lyrebird. And with Lyrebird being the only exclusive AI medical scribe within best practice, this looks like it actually might be a no-brainer product to help us navigate it all. Now before we start creating that GP management plan in Lyrebird, it's well worth clicking on some of the explanatory notes just to see the various steps that we have to go through to then actually bill that GP management plan item number. Now the example that we're going to use here is a 56-year-old male with type 2 diabetes and right knee osteoarthritis. Now to get Lyrebird going, all you have to do is click on the icon with the little L. Now before you start using an AI scribe to help document in your notes, you do want to make sure that your patient has consented to it. And once it has happened, click on I've obtained consent, start listening. Now luckily within Lyrebird, once you have clicked on that 965 button, it will map out the 4 steps that you need to go through with your patient to make sure that your GP management plan is Medicare compliant. The patient has type 2 diabetes. So what is important here is to try to get his sugar levels under control with a combination of medication and lifestyle, and also help to manage the osteoarthritis in his right knee. Now, the second thing that we are looking at are the goals. And if you go back to the MBS online, you can see here that these are health and lifestyle goals developed by the patient and medical practitioner using a shared decision-making approach. Now, we know that patients are more adherent to management plans if there is some kind of buy-in. In the case of type 2 diabetes, for doctors, those goals are very clear. So we want the HbA1c to be less than 53, although you can tailor that target to your individual patient. We want to detect and prevent diabetic neuropathy and also detect and prevent diabetic retinopathy. But for the patient, it may be the case that getting some physio to help him do his 10,000 steps a day in the next 3 to 4 months is actually a more important goal for them for the time being. And so that's where the patient is going to be directing his subsidized allied health sessions. Next, we are documenting treatments, services, and patient actions. Realistically, at this point, all you have to do is speak them out loud and let the magic of AI do its trick. Let's get 4 sessions with a physiotherapist with the aforementioned goal. We're going to get 1 session with the podiatrist to detect early diabetic neuropathy, and we're also going to get an annual review with the optician to detect and prevent diabetic retinopathy. Therapeutic guidelines also suggest that GPs should be monitoring weight, height, blood pressure, and HbA1c on a 3 to 4 monthly basis. And a full medical review with the GP should happen annually. When we are thinking about the patient actions, we could probably try to agree on full medication compliance and reporting any side effects if they have any to medication. And we want that to happen in the next 3 to 4 months. We want the patient to attend physiotherapy, podiatry, see their optician, have blood tests in the next 3 to 4 months, and finally start walking. Finally, we're going to go into the arrangements for treatments and services. Now, the new changes to the GPCCMPs mean that we don't actually have to get verbal or written consent from providers to be part of that management plan. And we also don't need to use those EPC referral forms. Now, all we have to do at this point is to just do a standard referral. And I'm going to show you how Lyrebird can actually sort that out for you. So if we click on stop here, and we can do that temporarily and then resume the AI scribe afterwards, Lyrebird has now populated the note for us. If you go into write document and you choose physiotherapist and press on write document, it will actually create that referral to the physiotherapist for us. And the thing that I actually find a little bit amazing is that when we are choosing a letter to the physiotherapist, it will actually only take in the information that is relevant to the physiotherapist. So in this case, it was that 10,000 steps per day in the next 3 to 4 months. Now, once you are happy with what is written here, you just click on copy, go into your patient file, new letter, choose your referral template, change this to Dear Physio, highlight and paste, and you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V, and that is effectively your letter. So at this point, you can either print it out or after adding your digital signature, email it to your patient. And you can repeat the exact same process with the optician and the podiatrist. Now, if you go back to the tab GPCCMP, this is the care plan that Lyrebird has effectively created just by listening into that conversation that you have had with your patient. And realistically, in this case, it has done it just by listening to what I've been saying whilst creating this video, which is pretty amazing. If you scroll down, it will have all the details that are relevant to the GP management plan. And the one thing that I will mention is because Lyrebird is integrated within best practice, it will actually suck in information that I didn't explicitly say whilst creating this GP management plan. I didn't mention about the metformin and I didn't mention about the Voltaren, but because it's within best practice, it has put that into the management plan. Similarly with allergies and social history. As we're scrolling down, you can see that you have all the patient problems, you have all the goals that we want to achieve, you have all the required treatments and services, and everyone that is involved in the multidisciplinary team. Now, these last bits are actually super important because if we go back to the MBS Online and we look at the explanatory notes, for you to be able to build that GP management plan, you need to make sure that you have offered a copy to the patient or the carer, if the patient consents to that. You are offering a copy of the relevant plan to the providers. You are adding the GPCCMP to the patient's records, and you have specified a date for review. Now, GPCCMPs can be reviewed every 3 months. And so Lyrebird will automatically set that review for 3 months from the day that you're doing the GP management plan. These extra bits are also important because you have to explain the cost to the patient related to creating a GP management plan, and that will effectively depend on your practice policy. And then you have to also ask the patient if they agree to share the relevant parts with the allied health providers or other people involved in the GP management plan. And then finally, when you are done, click on Save to Best Practice, go back into Best Practice, go into your correspondence out, and if you press F5 or go into View and refresh, your chronic condition GP management plan has appeared in your correspondence out. Double click on this. And if you want, you can print it out for your patient. You can email it to them directly or just agree that you're going to keep it within the patient file. As we have hopefully demonstrated, we have not only created a robust and comprehensive GP chronic condition management plan, we have personalized it to the patient's needs and barely even had to touch our keyboards. Lyrebird Health has ensured that we are Medicare compliant and able to direct our full attention to what always matters most. And that is pretty simple. It's good quality patient care. If you have any issues, feel free to leave a comment below or get in touch directly. Otherwise, good luck.